Hello again, Andy with Handy Andy on Demand, and welcome back to a project that we're in the midst of in Bridge Mill. We love working in Bridge Mill. In fact, we love Kent so much we're opening a location up there. I've worked up here for the last 20 some years. We get calls all the time, and I'm going to show you something now that you missed in the first video. We don't have as much light on it now so you can see it. So if you look very carefully at this window right here, it's hard to see it, and I apologize for not being able to get a clear shot of this thing. They've got me using this iPad now, so if you look at it carefully, you'll see at the bottom edge of that window frame, that's a sash, and that's a wooden sash that was completely rotted through. In fact, you could put your whole fist from the left corner right through to above his bathtub. That's how long it had gone on. He couldn't get anybody to fix it, and because you can't see it, but it's actually a stained glass window, so there's stained glass in between two pieces of glass. So everyone told me I had to replace that window. That's a $2,000 and $2,500 window. You couldn't see it in the earlier video because the sun was on it. So we repaired the frame, the left and right brick molds, and that lower sash, and he did all that work, all those repairs on that window for about $350, I think, with all the repairs on it. So we're the only company in Metro Atlanta that'll fix that thing. That's real wood, primed and sealed all the way around. So we literally took the window apart, pulled the sash apart, pieced in new wood, and made it new, brand new. So when it's painted, you'll see what's gone on. A lot of the stuff on these houses, and you can see it. You can see the freeze board down here, all the way around at the garage. Everything that's white, we've replaced. And so when you look at this window, part of what's going on here is when they flash the windows, see that metal bent over the window? See how the outside edge of that metal is in line with the brick mold, the trim, that dark brown, it's called brick mold. It should have been extended out 3/4 inch, inch and a half past the brick mold. Well, none of them were done that way. And so every time it rains, the water's going inside, drop it down, and lo and behold, it's rotting back here because none of this stuff has been primed and sealed all the way around. So the pieces that we've repaired in here, all primed and sealed. We can't match this paint exactly for this customer, and he's not as worried about it. Because we're going to come back and hand paint the house for him. And yeah, he'll spend a little more money with us doing that. But the difference is, average house in Bridge Mill, you got to repaint it every 2 to 3 years. The average paint job sprayed in Atlanta lasts about 1.5 years. So we'll hand wash this house, we'll hand paint it, we'll use duration on the siding, and we'll use super paint on the trim. And he'll have a house that'll last 10, 15 years or more. So here's what you're looking at here. And you can see a little bit of the stuff that goes on. And so what happens with a lot of this trim is, and this was a replacement board because it was actually primed on the backside, but not primed on the edges. So it rotted out, and it rotted out the joints because they didn't caulk anything. This is one of the few houses, new construction, that I've seen any kind of back primed wood on it at all. So that's kind of surprising to see that, you know, they were actually trying to do something right. And they primed it on site, whoever's doing it. But because they didn't caulk and nail it properly, you know, this is all air nailed, all this stuff. You know, when we use our trim nails, they're all serrated. These are smooth shank nails, so they'll pull right out. And that's what happens. So when the sun gets on this wood, it starts to warp and curve, and that becomes a problem for it as you go. I was hoping they'd have a piece of the Nichi. So here it is right here. So when you look at this siding, when you're up on the video, can you see the edge of this siding? See how it looks like a bunch of layers of paper towels? This is Nichihana siding. And so what happened with it, this was in an area that got some water on the bottom edge. So over time, it just expanded like a sponge. And you can see what happens to it right here, right? So this is, people think this neighborhood was done with hardy plank, and it wasn't. We've been in here for years doing repairs. So if you watch right here, watch. So it just fell apart. See? See all this? Look. See? You can tell it's Nichi because it's 5 layers of compressed aggregate siding. So this is concrete aggregated in a machine as a slurry, and it makes a board with 5 layers. James Hardie Plank's premium product is 7 layers. So it's 2 more layers of aggregate slurry, and it just holds up better. So you come around this house, you're going to see all the repairs they did. And you can look right here. This is what you're paying Handy Andy for. You can hire Tiki Taco or whoever else you want to hire. And I'm not being racist about it. My brother is from Mexico, so It's not racist. It's just, it is what it is. These guys get out here and slap this stuff together. We just looked at a house down the street. I know they'll be calling us back to come do their work. We bid it. They got a cheaper price. You see the angle cut right there? That's a weather cut. Okay, this replacement piece has been primed and sealed all the way around. It's angle cut right here, so it'll never rot out again. And if it does, it's got a warranty on it, but it won't rot in our lifetime, so I can promise you that. And so they'll sand that down to make a perfect fit on it. They'll paint it. You'll never see the repair. Most companies, you see the repairs, it'll be a horizontal cut like that, and it'll rot back out again. That horizontal cut will trap the water. They won't back prime and seal all the edges of the wood, and then you're calling to get it redone again. You can see some of the work they did here on this. They repaired that fascia board. The camera's not going to get it too well. Sorry about that, the light of it. They came in here, all this new wood, all this that you see is white. That's all been replaced all the way through. You can see this was the most difficult repair right here. This inside corner is impossible to find anybody to make that repair. Impossible. So, and it's hard. The paint is so chalky. We got fingerprints all over it from where the guys tried to work. Can't do anything about that. When you step away, you'll see the shutter up here. They pulled the shutter away to repair that. See the white brick mold right there? Up here, this is Hardie plank siding right now. And again, the camera's not going to pick it up that well. I apologize for it. It just is what it is up there. And you can see the brick mold on the side there that's been repaired. The left side. You can get a better feel from it this angle. So the lighter colored siding right there, that's where the Nichihana siding had all delaminated all the way across that front porch. So it's all been replaced now. We'll get you a better shot when we have a little more light on it. That corner board right there is all rotted. They repaired that all the way through. We had termite damage in this corner back here into the garage area, so we took care of that. Try to zero in on some of the stuff and maybe you'll get a better. I apologize for this camera. I'm just trying to get a better. There you go. You see that right there? So we finally figured out how to do some of this stuff on this stupid thing. Here's the other window over here. This is the one to the left, and so when you zero in, you can see the angle cuts, and that's a frame and brick mold repair. And that right one is just a brick mold. And then you come around to this column. They didn't finish the column off. That left upper column is all rotted, but I'll show you in a second here where they came in on the bottom through here. So this piece right here has all been redone. See the white? They redone all that stuff there, and they came in around on this one over here in the far left corner. So this is stuff we do day in and day out, but we're doing a lot of this stuff the same way my grandfather did. We didn't have Hardie plank back then, but we back primed our wood. I tell you right now, my granddad would beat the bejeebies out of me if I did some of the work that some of these guys do. See that corner board up there? See if we can get in on it. Right there, see it? See the angle in it? That's what you want. That's what you're really paying for. And people don't realize it, but when you start to watch the videos, you're like, oh yeah. And they go outside and look and like, well, my carpenter didn't do that. Well, you think you got a bargain? There's no bargain on exterior repairs because you're just having to come redo it again. If you're selling your house, well, then you don't care. And it's little stuff. I don't know if the camera's going to get it, but we'll try to get on this column right here. Let's see. This one, bear with me. See the wrinkling in that wood up there? Right there. It just tells you it's all rotted. And if you look carefully, right there, you're going to see a gap between the roof line and the rest of it. Now this right here is the freeze board again. I'll back away a little bit so you can see it. See it coming through here? It's rotted. It was rotted all the way the whole length of the house. So they've replaced all that. And then we got this door jamb down here. And again, you're going to see the angle cuts to the side. And that one they'll have to come back and prime it again. You can see too much wood in it. So they did a left and right door jamb repair. But again, this stuff is all angle cut. So you can actually see what these carpenters are doing. And again, I apologize for the light. There it is. You know, so he'll be in pretty good shape once we finish this up. My brother and myself, we've been out here in Metro Atlanta 25 years doing this. We're growing like a weed. Other companies are going out of business. We're not. We're opening new locations in partnership with some of our best guys. And no matter what, at the end of the day, if you're dealing with the Canton Group or you're dealing with me or whoever it is, my name's on it, my brother's on it. You got a problem with us, let us know. Just be patient. It's hard for us to go everywhere. And it's funny, we talk about this sometimes. When you hit our website right now, we're a trusted, top-rated partner at Home Advisor. And so they've got our website now. We got another one we use for other stuff, but so when you hit that website, it'll take you right to Home Advisor, and you can find us there with all the reviews. You know, if you know anything about reviews, it's really tough to get people to leave positive reviews. They're real quick to leave the negatives. You know, we've got hundreds of positive reviews online, thousands if you count other sites. So at any rate, I'm Andy with Handy Andy. We pretty much do everything. Just be patient with us, please. That's all you have to do. Catch us in the office, 770-912-2829. Or you catch me personally sometimes at 770-265-9017. I was trying to catch you guys to this window one more time. There you go. Now you can see that wood a little bit better. See that bottom white? That's the actual sash of that window that we repaired. That's a tough one to get. Anyway, take care. We'll see you at the next house. Bye for now.